As I sit here, I'm reminded of this old little gray-haired lady. In our small Midwestern town, population hardly 80. I was a young boy then, age just past 10, when we all gathered and rose to our feet when her flag-draped casket came in. I remember the preacher's sentimental words and the reflective, somber tones, and the stories we all had about her life. Looking back, I still feel the chill as taps was played. At the graveside, the startling rapport of the gunshots, final salute. Then the most emotional of all, the folding of the flag. But what happened next was the most emotional of all, when they gave that flag to my dad. You see, my grandmother, the little old gray-haired lady, was a soldier. My father's mother was a soldier. My great-grandfather's daughter, a soldier. She was someone to everyone, but to me, a hero. Always brave and strong, heroic, battle-hardened, and full of love. That tiny gray-haired lady who fought for me.
Tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking. I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For maybe a little Christmas, light was very big. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, maybe a little Christmas, light was very big. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So right now the chimney put on the brightest string of lights I've ever seen.
Slice up the fruitcake. It's time
and we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafters. We need a little snapping, happy ever after, need a little Christmas love. It's Santa Claus! It's Santa Claus! Roll out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit goes again. Fill up the stocking, like baby rushing things back. Let the holes again now. For we need a little Christmas, right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinning. Yes, we need a little Christmas, right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a
Really?
single flurry, but Santa give ready a first climb down the chimney. Turn on the brightest ring of lights I've ever seen. Skies are the good haze, stacking on some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafters. We need a little snapping, happy ever after, need a little Christmas
Hello, everybody.
Merry
How are y'all
Christmas,
doing tonight?
everybody.
Merry Christmas. By the way, that was brought to you by, I believe it was the Army Band.
Yes, sir, it was. It's always
Well,
great to hear these men and women in uniform put on these spectacular, absolutely spectacular performances.
yes. I noticed most of them are gray-haired, so I'm guessing they've already been in the service for a while. So I
Oh
guess
my
if I was-
gosh. Hello, Sally from Belgium. Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
have
wow.
another Sally here. Awesome.
We got another Sally. How are you doing tonight?
Okay.
Is it cold
She
over
says
there in
she's
Belgium?
going. Well, I imagine it is. She says she's going back to bed. Night, night. Sweet. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my gosh, we got our first international.
Yeah, all the way from Belgium.
Awesome.
Too. So, oh, Sally is. Dion said Sally is one of her. Well, he's
Oh, a
putting it like
paranormal.
that, so-
Paranormal from the
from the
paranormal.
Paramistic
Paramistic.
Network. Okay.
Okay, I'll get it out sooner or later.
Dion usually runs the Paramistic Network on our Common Denominator channel a lot of times. So,
Awesome.
and so,
Good
How are-
evening, Miss Susie and Miss Ruth. I hope you all enjoyed our opening performances. I've sent out a bunch of invitations. Maybe we'll have some guests. Otherwise, we're just going to have a lot of good Christmas stories and great Christmas music. Tonight, we're featuring most of our military bands and their Christmas performances, and even one very special military that many people don't even know have a band.
well,
We're going to keep that one on wraps.
I wouldn't think they had a band, but all the same. So, Chris is also watching on the TV.
Hello, Chris. Nice of
Chris,
you to
how are you
join
doing?
us.
Florida Chris. So we might have another Chris watching too. So
Okay, we'll
I'll put
We'll
that
do
one
Florida
up on the
Chris.
screen so that way they know. And
Yeah,
Chris and
Florida
Susie
Chris.
also have a channel somewhere. So, and check us out on Discord. I'll put the Discord channel up here right now, just so everybody can check us out on Discord. I'm the main one that hangs out on Discord, but anybody else out
And-
there?
coming in the new year, we will be on Instagram.
Yes, we will be. So that'll be something new. I don't even use Instagram that much, so I really don't know what to expect. So if anybody uses Instagram,
It should be interesting.
here's our Discord link if anybody wants to join us on there as well. There's usually conversation going about all kinds of stuff. So
So if any of you want to join us tonight, have a special Christmas memory or a story, or shoot, if you're far away from your family and you need to wish them Merry Christmas and you want to send them a video Christmas card, please feel free to message us and we will get you right on here so you can send your well wishings and Christmas and seasonal greetings, or however you want to say it. I just say Merry Christmas.
I just say Merry Christmas. So I might say Happy Holidays since it's more than since you could include New Year's Eve in there, and since so many people are able to.
Well,
take a break.
that would defeat next week's program,
You're
and we
right.
will be having one next week too. We're
So-
going to wipe out and review our catastrophe of a year.
Review of
And, you know-
2023.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a doozy.
And I put the
And-
link up there. If anybody wants to join in, just click on the link and you can join right in. My kids are going crazy right now, so there might be a little background noise.
That's okay.
Right.
It's almost
All
40 degrees, and my daughter is
outside.
refusing to put on anything but shorts or shoes. So,
Outside.
anybody else have kids like that? Hey, Joanne, I haven't heard from you in a while. How are you doing? I've seen you talking more, but I hadn't heard from you in a while. So, how are you doing? How are you doing this Christmas? So, I don't have much planned for Christmas this year. I mean, I wish it was cooler out. My daughter said she wants to see Briley, my niece. So, I don't know if that's going to happen this year or not. If anybody's out there, I definitely need to call my family and wish them all a happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. And if you want to do that, you can come right on the show. Joanne said she is snowed in. She does live up north. I am freezing my tail end off down here, and it is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So,
Ooh.
but I did come outside tonight. So,
Oh,
Brave,
you poor
brave.
Floridian.
Oh,
Floridian.
it's Mr. Dave himself,
How are you
the
doing?
Merry
Godfather.
Good, good. We got the kids up here, so obviously you can see the other co-producer.
Yeah, but it's great to have kids running around this time of
Come
the
here.
year.
Come here. Hey, Twerk,
It's
come
good.
here. You want to say hi and Merry Christmas to everybody?
Hi, people.
Well, you have to get on the
Well,
camera.
you got to get on the camera. Come on, Lulu.
I am on the camera.
There you go. See? Talk.
Dad. I am talking.
No, you look at the camera and talk. I know how much you love to do that.
What else is gonna kill me?
Don't say that.
Come on. No, she's not.
No, he said my
Silly.
son is. So they're being crazy tonight. So
It's
thank
okay.
goodness I do not have nasty snow here or any snow here. Although I did,
What's that back?
because when you get older, it snow's not as much fun as when you're a kid, and you dang sure can run
Absolutely.
around in shorts in the snow.
Well, unless you're a member of that polar bear club.
Yeah, well, I'm not, and she might be. I don't know. She likes running around outside when I'm freezing. So
Ah,
It's 30 degrees here in Iowa, and it's gonna be like 54 on Christmas, so it'll be a brown Christmas this year.
that's fine with me. We
well,
got.
I'm really hoping you're going to have a warm New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have that much family that lives around me anymore. Most of them live back in Texas, so we don't get to go with our rotating houses with the eat and burp and fart stuff. So, it's pretty much just here at our house. Kids running around like crazy. So that's how it'll be at my house this year. Talk to family. Thankfully, we have technology now to where we can just call each other and stuff. So
Yep. What did we do before technology? You
we
know,
had to pick up a phone with a cord on it and call people, or we just showed up at their house planned out for everybody to come to dinner. So people from miles and miles and hundreds of miles around, like people from Iowa, would come to Texas to our house because there wasn't snow. So
and then when the
I-
snow
and-
showed up in Texas, we wanted them to go home and take it with them.
Yeah.
I would be so happy if it was a white Christmas and then 72 all year round. I'd be game for that.
That's my winter yet weather usually for highs, but last year it got cold. But yeah.
I'll send you a parka because I feel so bad for you down there.
Oh yeah.
I
I've got
know, you know, he's got his thermals on too. I'm quite sure.
No, I don't have any thermals. Well, my pants, I have my long johns on under my pants. I've got my
He told you.
thick coat on. I've got a sweater on, and I've got my t-shirt on. So,
Short sleeves, 51 degrees in Oklahoma. Yeah, baby.
and my hands are freezing, but that's the only thing on me that's really freezing. So, thankfully.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna come on, tell you guys Merry Christmas, and hope you guys have a happy time with your family. I know it's gonna get nuts around here, so
Kids, it
Well.
always gets nuts, I've noticed.
Friday I get to actually sleep in for a week. You don't have to go
awesome.
to school. He'll wake me up at 6 o'clock anyway.
And if you couldn't tell, Dion, as they get older, they're still as crazy.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I can tell you when they even get older, they're still crazy.
Well,
Oh,
at least-
by the teenage years, I hope it's legal in Iowa because it's the only thing that's gonna get me through.
Never know. Our society is
Oh.
going crazy. But yeah,
Well, Joanne said they just get more expensive. Yes, that is true also.
Yeah.
But the good thing about my kids now is give them another 3 or 4 years and they won't want to talk at all to me or play with me at all. So,
yeah, but then you have to practice your mind reading skills, sir.
and plant cactus.
That's one of the videos somebody sent me, and it rang true. Like, it hit my heart. Like, don't worry about just cleaning the windows and there's little fingerprints on it afterwards or toys across the floor, because there'll be a day that they'll be gone and you'll miss it.
Yep.
That's the way I look at it.
And they won't have time for you. They really won't have time for you. I promise you.
Oh yeah, they will, as long as you have the keys to the vehicle or the credit card.
Yeah, but when they get older and they start their own lives, I mean, they're in their own family. They're in their own time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You just have to fit in somewhere.
Just one of their older siblings needs to have the keys to the car, and then they'll get told, you can use the car if you take so-and-so with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
I
and then
remember
you
those
hear-
days.
Oh, Dad, that's
Yeah.
not fair.
Then
Yep.
buy your own
I
car.
don't want to babysit.
And buy your own car, and then you still have to pay for the insurance and the gas on it. And if something breaks, you have to fix it if you don't want to have to go by these rules. I had
Yep.
my own car, I had to fix it. I didn't have to pay the insurance on it, but I still had to take my little brother with me a lot of times. So
I remember having to
didn't
take my brother or my sister.
I didn't have to worry about that as an only child.
I was one of 5.
Very
so-
true. One of
And
4.
I guess I kind of missed that. I mean, I had 2 older brothers by my mom's first marriage, but I never knew them.
Right.
So, I missed that, having the sibling rivalry.
Well,
But I have
These-
been blessed that, God has brought me several people in life that I call brothers and sisters.
that's true too.
And we fight
That's
like
true,
cats
too.
and dogs.
Even though most
I'm gonna
of them
sit down in the I'm gonna sit down in the background. I gotta get him ready to go to bed to get ready for school. So
All righty, sir. Well,
All
thank
right.
you for joining us, and Merry Christmas.
Merry
you
Christmas.
too, dear. You too.
Yep, that is Dave Dion. He runs the Paramystic Network. So if
Yep.
you ever want to join in, he also has a show on the Common Denominator, and I think it's on Truck It too, that he puts on, that is on Fridays, and it is called Cyber Warfare, and it is about cyber attacks pretty much and how not to get hit by one. So
Oh, yeah, we have experienced that. That's how we lost one of our Facebook pages and had to start over and rebuild it.
yes,
So
it
if you
is.
just take a minute to go over there to Facebook and like, share, subscribe, hit the follow button, and give us a little love, show us a little thumbs up if you like what we're doing.
Thank you. Yes. Share, like, and subscribe, comment. Nobody's really talking tonight. We've got some viewers on here, but not many people are talking about what they're doing
That's
for
right.
Christmas.
You know,
Wanting to wish anybody on here a Merry Christmas, like family or anything like that. So one thing we're going to start doing is probably doing shorter videos with the same amount of live, but just start putting out shorter videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So
that's something we're playing around with.
Something we're playing around with. So like I said, I'm not doing much for Christmas, unfortunately.
Well, I don't think anybody really is doing a whole lot for Christmas because
Why are you out here?
our economy is so horrible.
Stop.
Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't even traveling right now because of sorry for the background noise over here.
Well, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with that. I'm looking at a full interstate right now, and it's just zipping by.
People are traveling.
It's full.
So
They're traveling. I don't know where they're going, but they're traveling.
Yes, Joanne, my mother-in-law still lives with me. So
hello,
Hey,
Ross.
How are you doing tonight? I like your background on that picture there, by the way. And Dave's wondering what everybody's favorite Christmas memory is. I don't know. Mine probably would be getting a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo or something like that whenever I was a kid.
Oh my goodness. My favorite Christmas. I would have to say it was the year my mom died. And that sounds bad, but my dad and I did a road trip together with my grandson, and we went up to my aunt and uncle's in Gatlinburg, and we got to go see Dollywood all lit up. I mean, if you have a chance during the Christmas season to go to East Tennessee to Gatlinburg to see all the Christmas lights, please do so. It is fabulous. But, you know, just spending the time with my cousins that I hadn't or had not been able to see for years, you know, that was the most memorable.
I could believe that. I can see why. We got a lot of Christmas lights in Florida. I will say that. We got parades and we got boat parades on top of just the regular street parades. So, and that's even, there's like 3 of them out in this little small area I live in. So they definitely like to celebrate Christmas here.
I tell you what, I love running at night during the Christmas season, just because I get to see all the Christmas lights all across the, you know, Texas and Oklahoma and Arkansas and New Mexico and wherever I might go.
I bet you could see them a lot better there too. Not that I know of, Ross. Where is Otter Creek at? Oops.
Who is that? I don't know where Otter Creek. I know we have an Otter Creek in Oklahoma. I don't know
Oklahoma, so.
I'm not quite sure where Ross is from.
Oh, west of Gainesville.
Oh, Gainesville.
I live east of Gainesville, so. Whoops.
Yeah.
I got another Christmas story to show y'all. This one is from Texas.
Now remember, there's more than one Gainesville. There's a Gainesville, Texas. We got to stipulate that.
I was talking about Florida, so I think he's talking about Florida. So,
okay.
So I've got another Christmas story to show y'all. And this is a very nice one. It's got to be a black Santa. I'm just kidding. It is a black Santa, but it's nothing about to do with anything about color. So, so I'll share this.
Elementary school custodian said he was inspired to bring holiday cheer to his kids after seeing so many school shootings around the country. So he dressed up like Santa and delivered presents to every single student. David Harris is the lead custodian at Justice Elementary in Paris, Texas, where our own Julie Hayes grew up. Here's Julie with more in today's Tell Me Something Good.
Well, David Harris might be the most beloved member of the entire school campus. He is much more than just a custodian, and now he can add Santa to the roles he plays that go far beyond his job description. Mr. Harris delivered presents to all 580 kindergarten through fourth grade students at Justice Elementary in Paris. And he didn't just deliver the gifts, he did the heavy lifting. Mr. Harris raised the money, had some elves help him with the shopping, and in full Santa gear, went classroom to classroom.
I just couldn't give one child or two kids a present. If I couldn't do it for the whole school, then I didn't want to do it.
Santa Harris's bag was full of everything from pencils and notepads to stuffed animals, footballs, and toy cars. Mr. Harris said about a year ago he found himself extremely saddened by school shootings around the country, and he wanted to do something big and positive on his campus.
I watched in the news every day, and then all that trouble going on. And then it was before Thanksgiving last year, I'm watching, and something just hit me, and about the kids at school, the school shooting. Tears started running out of my eyes, and I just wanted to do something for my kids.
Justice Elementary School Principal Renee Elmore says when Harris came to her with the idea, she initially worried about the cost.
I was like, okay, that's great, but how are we going to afford this? I'm willing to do whatever you want to do, Mr. Harris. And he said, I'm going to go get the money. That man started bringing money in, and he had almost all the money within a couple of weeks. He had sponsors, $200.
Sorry. What? That is so awesome that a man like that can come up and raise all that money to give every kid a Christmas present as a custodian in a small town. Paris is a pretty small town.
I just went through Paris this morning, and when I was watching this video on the dock this morning, I was crying, and the lady who was operating the forklift wanted to know what I was crying about. So I shared the video with her, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, what a awesome, heartwarming!" I didn't know. She said she hadn't seen it. She lived in Texas.
Oh yeah, that's
so
pretty cool.
The Christmas spirit is something we all need, and we could all use.
I wish this man he's talking about the school shootings and stuff, but that's the kind of man they probably need on the dang school board, a custodian that is out
actually cares.
Money. Yeah, that really, really cares. And that's not all that he has to say. So I'll keep on. Or what else did you want to say, Sally?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
He does more than just Christmas stuff for that school.
Hello, Joe Fox.
We've got a song for you too, Joe.
Yes, we do.
$300, $150. The Chevy house, all the banks. He'd go in and tell them the story, and they were like, how much do you need? So he was amazing.
Mr. Harris said passing out the gifts was all he had dreamed of and much more.
It was all for the kids, and, just seeing the kids, and when you went in there, and then they say, can I open my present? Yeah, go on and open them. And then when they open them, and then you see their eyes light up, and they grateful, that's from kindergarten through fourth grade, they all, oh, thank you. I wanted to. I was going to tell them that, yeah. That puts your heart at ease, and your mind at rest, and, it's just a good feeling,
The principal adds that Mr. Harris is a friend and father figure to thousands of kids who have passed through the halls since he started cleaning them back in 2008. And the Santa delivery is just one of the many things he does. He dresses up for every student's birthday and sings to them.
Happy birthday to you.
He gives ice cream to fourth graders on their last day in school. The principal has often seen him give his last 50 cents so a student can enjoy something at the snack bar. Elmore says Harris loves every student as his own.
One time we were out on the playground, and we had a run in to get a lockdown, and he wasn't on the playground, and he beat every administrator and our SRO cop out to the playground to protect children. And that's amazing. He would, I
He's
know
a
that
part of
man
the
would-
safety and security team.
That man would take it for any student on this campus. He's the most amazing. He's the most amazing man.
Mr. Harris said the kids were so appreciative of the Christmas presents, they've been showing up to school to return the favor, bringing their own gifts for their favorite custodian. Reporting for today's Tell Me Something Good, I'm Julie Hayes.
I love segments like this on newscasts. I love it. We
Tell
hear
me that
so
is
much
not-
bad stuff.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And this is an old custodian, I guess you could say, that's up here buying presents for all the kids, raised all the money himself. And then now the kids are bringing back presents to give to him, sings on their birthdays for him. And, you know, I guarantee you that school has more than 365 kids in it. So more than likely he's singing happy birthday to all the kids every day, you know, giving ice cream to fourth graders.
And that's not a little school. I promise you, that's not a little school. But, you know, custodians like that, they see and they hear so much more than kids and people think about.
And bad intro. Oh, go ahead, Sally. I'm sorry.
You just, he may have known that, you know, some of these kids are not going to get Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like how he wore the sunglasses too, so he wouldn't be as recognizable. I'm sure they know his voice and everything if he's that involved in school.
Absolutely.
And then whenever they had lockdown, he beat everybody else out on the playground, even though he wasn't even out there. And that man don't look like he's in pristine shape as far as running to stuff.
Well, you know, their custodians do so much for the schools. They look out after the kids while the teachers are busy and the kids are just going to the bathroom or, you know, or they're sick. You know, custodians are very special people. And, you know,
I agree with that.
I want to say Merry Christmas to every custodian in every school in America.
I would say almost all the workers, teachers and all in every school in America. So not just the custodians, but yes, a special one to the custodians because
they're cleaning up after our kids and they're helping keeping our kids safe. So now on to our dedication to Mr. Joe Fox.
Let me see if my computer's going to keep tripping out.
Technical difficulty. Here we go. Mr. IT's computer's tripping. Got to swap networks.
Can y'all hear me okay right now?
Yes, we can. We can see you quite well too.
Okay. My computer started glitching out, so we know how that can go.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I just wanted to say to Bad Intro, he's one of my friends on Discord, and he was saying if more of the world thought as this man, where would the darkness come from? Exactly. So if we had more people like this in our schools, maybe we wouldn't have near as much darkness coming from our schools and people celebrating the Church of Satan picking up kids at a daycare at our school or stuff like that. And
I wouldn't have to be going through these endless Amber Alerts for kids who have been snatched.
That's true too. Here we have more silver alerts from adults that have gone missing, but you know.
Yeah. And usually they find them at the casino up here in Oklahoma. So
yeah, no telling where you'll find them here. They might wander off or something or be okay and be asleep at their house and just need to put out the Amber Silver alert so the police can break into their house to check on them. So which isn't always a bad idea. So
let's get on with that special dedication to Mr. Joe Fox. I saw this and thought of you.
No, I didn't escape. I don't wander away from the house too much. So I'm working on it here.
And this one is a new YouTuber. She doesn't have a lot of followers, but she did an extra special job on this. And my shout out and a very Merry Christmas to Miss Brandy or Bridget. I can't remember her name. I just saw
Well,
her. Just
here you
subscribe
go.
to her.
Oh, sorry.
Was a Jerry.
I'll start it over.
Frosty, the slow man, was a geriatric soul with befuddled eyes, a curious nose, and a tail made out of toes. Frosty, the slow man, was the president, they say, but it's all for show, 'cause he doesn't know what he does throughout the day. It must have been some magic that kept him from falling down. 'Cause when they let him walk ahead, he began to roam around. Frosty, the slow man, cannot win at tic-tac-toe. How much longer will you do this, Jill? Oh, the world would like to know. Frosty, the slow man, has a very wire cross. Will he laugh or yell? No one can tell. Right before he wanders off down to the village with ice cream in his hand. Oh, he likes the taste there in outer space, saying, God, save the Queen, man. He made a frown, said it every time, Casto should be a crime. Then drifted off to sleep and mumbled, eggs now cost only a dime. Frosty, the slow man, kept on melting away, but they prop him up only enough to get him through election day. Slumpity slump, slump, slumpity slump, slump. Who let Frosty alone? Slumpity slump, slump, slumpity slump, slump. Un bomb song go on.
And yes, Joe, we thought of you. I am so glad you could be here for that dedication, sir.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
And there is his thumbs of approval.
There's, yep, he's,
Oh, we got to have some fun with this, folks. This is just
Yeah.
too darn depressing.
we were trying not to make it too political tonight, but you know, that we
But
had to
that
throw
was
that
just
one in
too funny.
there. Yep, that one we had to throw in there.
And
So
thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. We
So-
think you're the greatest. All of our fans are the greatest, and we love each and every one of you.
very much so. And we're still waiting on somebody to come in and give us some Christmas cheer.
Yeah,
There's
share
the
some
StreamYard
stories
link
with us.
again. Where's everybody at tonight? So everybody freezing? I know it's Tuesday. Everybody probably out Christmas shopping. so
Everybody's camera shy.
everybody is camera shy. Everybody is camera shy. So I did find some other ones while we're waiting on some people. I really like that song, by the way. That was Sally's pick for the night. So
Yeah.
and the opening was Sally's pick too. So Sally's been the one picking
Yeah.
all the music tonight.
Well,
So-
you picked a. Yeah, look, our closers are going to be great, and you're the one that picked them.
All right. Yeah, it's chilly here in Florida too, Ross. I was talking about that earlier. Me complaining about it being it's 40 now. That's cold here. 40 with 90% humidity. So
Yeah, I wondered, do we have the call-in line available?
I don't know
I
if
don't
we
know
do or not.
Uh,
Beyond said he thinks Vince has a school board meeting tonight. I know Kimberly and Dakota are down at the border tonight. So
yeah.
I don't know what Chris and Susie or Bad Intro's doing since they're hanging around here. But here, I'm going to turn the volume on this one down so we can just kind of talk while it's going on. But this is actually a pretty fun film, I guess. Says no humbugs for these holiday homecomings. So
Holiday homecomings from their service members are the best gifts of all.
Smile. Real big.
Keep smiling, guys.
Real big.
Keep smiling. Keep smiling.
These kids kill me because they're standing right, their dad's standing right behind them. They don't even look. I guess they're trying to pose for their pictures. Is there any veterans listening on here tonight that's ever done that for a surprise? Maybe not just during the holidays. But...
I love these
Whoops.
videos. I love these videos where these veterans surprise their family when they come home. And I know we have people who have loved ones overseas or in active duty down on the border or somewhere else in the world. You know, we love
Yeah.
we love our veterans here. We love our veterans.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
And we
Ross says,
full-heartedly enjoy supporting
Ross
them.
says he's never done. So here's our call-in number as well. So if you want to call in and give us just a voice,
If you're camera
of
shy,
how your Christmas is going, if you're camera shy, our producer Dion works the call-in line, so I have no idea how to do that. So he'd have to do that if one of y'all call in. So, but I'll play this video some more if y'all want me to.
go right ahead.
Una, dos, tres. Mira. Yes. Ay, ay.
Yeah, I can see why. I've seen some of these that are like really good. That's pretty good. This one, I think these are some of the good ones too.
Yep.
I've seen some of them where the dog and the kid are fighting to get to the dad. Dog, kid, and mom are all fighting to get to the dad.
Oh my God. Okay. I got it. Yeah, I did.
She looks pretty happy. Here's some of the kiddos.
There you go.
Oh,
Now,
I
you
love
can't
these
tell me that dog
videos.
didn't make a total turnaround with that. That dog was like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Now you're about to see."
Wait
the
a minute,
fight come
that's
on,
Dad.
Yeah.
plane that Daddy's on? That's the plane that he's on?
I would say that's California, but there's an American flag flying back there. So
Oh, they fly American flags out there.
I guess so. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Could be Arizona too.
Hey.
I just love seeing these homecomings.
Yeah, I really like seeing them too. I picked one for the holidays this time, so. Now that looks like Texas. The heck with Santa Claus.
The heck with Santa. Daddy's home. Mama's home.
Look inside. Look inside.
Gotta love that dance.
It really worked.
Even the wiener dog's happy.
Hold the sign. Okay, say cheese. Daddy, turn around.
Aww.
Can you look to the back?
Look.
I wasn't going to play this whole video, but
Aww.
well, he's been out on a boat.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. The heck with getting Dad out of the box. We're just going to climb in with him.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd hurt myself, or the dad's going to get hurt by the kid climbing into the box with him.
Is it right?
And there's Mom. Oh my God, these are fabulous.
What is it the most thing that you ever want for Christmas? What was that?
Daddy to come back. I love my dad.
I like it when they surprise them at school and stuff. Oh goodness, are those twins? No, maybe
Boys.
not.
Oh, they're close in age. Dick was saying it. Mom's home.
Yep.
Can we do Jingle Bells one more time? 1, 2, 3.
Aww.
That kid in the gray looked like he already knew what was up.
Aww.
Wow. Oh, you know what? We'll have to work on that. See what we can do. What? Hey.
Who's that?
Hi.
Oh, I'm gonna really cry. That Daddy?
I love
See?
these.
I guess that's a recap.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna really cry. That Daddy?
I agree, Joe. And you know,
I do too.
it's amazing, you know, how much a hug means to people. Because
Oh, yeah.
after, you know, we've gone through our pandemic and suffered the isolation, just the touch of your loved ones, just to hug them, it's just fabulous.
And I'll
Absolutely
agree with that.
fabulous.
My wife won't let me touch her right now because she said my hands are too cold. So, but I know what you mean. Yes, definitely, definitely. And I like watching these coming home parties. Dion over here talking about how he gets a little emotional
Yep.
during them. So I wasn't trying to make anybody emotional. I was just showing
Well,
something.
I
good
was
for the
sitting over here
holidays.
trying not to cry. But you know what? That's what family is for Christmas. You know,
Yes.
just to be together.
Very
And you
much so.
see the smiles on all these kids' face when, you know, they see a parent. That's all they want 'em is for them to come home for Christmas.
Especially
And
when they
boom,
get older.
there they
or
are.
older as in not 3 or 4, because
Yeah.
you can tell about the age. And that dog killed me too, or the dog's.
Oh my
climbing
God,
up
the
and
dog
down.
was fabulous.
Yeah, the dog was.
My sidekick over here would probably be about the same way.
One of them
I
saw
can
was
leave
kinda
him
like
at home for an hour or two, and he's like, "Oh my God, you came home."
You've been gone for years. So,
Yeah.
we're on a show, Kimberly. Hold on. I'm going to put on a song.
She's probably doing a call-in for Christmas.
She might be. I'm going to put on a song and answer the phone real quick. So,
All righty.
this is also from the military. Not one I would think. But if it'll pause, we'll show it next.
Awesome.
So, Christmas music, since none of y'all will call it.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song. With joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. All round the town, raising their sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. in the ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. All on this and all without end. Their joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, that is the song. With joyful ring, oh caroling. Ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
And that is from our NATO forces. A lot of people forget about them. They are our service members too. They serve with us in a lot of foreign countries, just full of allies. So, when it comes right down to it, we have a lot of military people that are serving, and they serve from all over the world. They are missing their families as well. So if you see a service member who is not able to be home, shake their hand and wish them Merry Christmas.
Sorry about that.
Give them a hug. But give them a cup of coffee. Because a
Sorry
lot
about
of them
that, yeah.
can't go home.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. So that's why we're kind of going to the Christmas music tonight and showing videos like that is kind of giving appreciation to our military that can't go home right now. So
yep. And special, warm home greetings for those who actually do get to go home to see their loved ones.
Yeah.
And for all of us who can't be home for Christmas, and that's all my American truck drivers as well.
That's true. I tried to find truck driver music, but none of it was very good.
Yeah, I know. So for all my brothers and sisters out here on the road who were still taking care of business while other drivers can be home with their small children, making those memories, a very special, warm Merry Christmas to you too.
Very much so. So are we ready to close it out tonight, Sally?
Let's take her out.
All right. We got one more song to sing for the military, and then we're closing it out. Everybody
and it's a good
Merry
one.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week.
We will see you next week. We will be on, and we will be open mic for the next 2 weeks after this. So we will be on my open mic for next week to finish off the 2023
Thank you,
year.
Joe.
And week after next, we will be on for starting the new year. So it'll be the day after New Year's Eve or January. I was about to say July the 2nd. It's wishful thinking for me, thinking it'll be warmer outside.
You're wanting those hot, warm summers already.
I never wanted them to go away.
I don't want to have another birthday that fast.
It'd already be after my birthday too. So,
hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. All right, so we'll close this out. Everybody have a great week. Merry Christmas, and if we don't see you again, have a great New Year as well. But we want to see you again.
That's right. See you next week, folks.
Here we go. Salute to our military.
Sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the poor. Singing joy to Lord, that is the song. With joy our gathering, one seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they come, raising the sound, pointing the tale, telling the tale. Ringing loud, people singing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here, merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Hark all the bells, sweet silver bells, all all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. Oh, hear the tale, telling their tale. Hear the ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away.
Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, more hear the tale, telling the tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here.
Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
All of the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, oh, little tale, tell. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
All round the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, oh, little tale, telling the tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding merry, merry, merry Christmas. Ding merry, merry, merry Christmas.
All the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, oh, in the air, telling the tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas song. Ding, merry, merry, merry Christmas song. Ding, dong, they send on without end. Dear joyful tone to every home.
On they send on without end, their joyful tone to every home.
Ding dong.
We'll do the picking, and y'all do the
Don't cut that.